this group, they call themselves the Infinite Plane Society. Sometimes there's a lot of penguin usage, right?
They actually know how to do spiritual warfare online. They're good at it, they're trained in it.
IPS is just sharing the truth.
Yeah, respect to the Infinite Plane Society.
The autohoaxer revolution. The autohoaxer revolution. The autohoaxer revolution.
We've taken over autohoax. The term autohoaxer was meant to attack people who jump to conclusions too fast. Until we realized that no, actually, we were right to do it this way.
The autohoaxer revolution.
Auto-hoaxing really has to do with a very tight grasp on the facts of reality. Auto-hoaxing is based on logic, and automatically believing what you see from your media sources is actually the opposite of logic.
The autohoaxer revolution. The autohoaxer revolution. The autohoaxer revolution.
Legitimate auto-hoaxing is the only legitimate threat to the mainstream stranglehold over mass perception. The auto-hoax meme, the auto-hoax concept needs to be mainstreamed, and I think more than ever people will understand it when it's explained properly. Because what we're talking about is shifting the burden of proof back to online media.
The autohoaxer revolution.
Sorry guys, just getting used to using the system again. Hopefully the audio's coming through nice and clean. I'm not sure if I've got Facebook coming through, so whoever's watching on Facebook, yeah, I think we got an error on there. Sorry, I can't read your messages. What's happening? Shout out to Fat Vegan, Health is Wealth. Brother, I put your Discord up in there as usual, bro. Shout out to Tim Truth, bro, doing great work. I'd say, yo, look up Tim Truth's channel, go subscribe. That song was by MVP, Autohoaxer, one of the original works by the one and only. What's happening, Empress Infinite? How you doing? My voice is low, okay. Cool, no problem. Let me deal with that real quick. Push it up a little bit. Is that any better there, brother? Hopefully. Let's see, where am I? Organization skills ain't that good today. But how's that doing for audio? I am a bit far away from the mic, so. Today, I don't know. I was gonna. I got triggered today. I've been. Where have I been? I've been busy. This is the first question I got answer that's not been asked yet. I've been busy trimming. All these barbershops being closed down. So Keep turning up. Okay, okay. All these barbershops have been closed down, so I've been inundated with work, and any chance I get, I'm just trying to make music and make beats. Working hard on marketing, PR, just learning what I can to be an independent artist, because it's hard out here. Trying to turn up the mic more. Man, I don't know, that's pretty high. Let's see. That's like pretty high there. I don't know how much higher we can go. Okay. I'm not used to this thing. Hopefully that's good anyway. I'll get a little bit closer to the mic. I don't want to waste too much time here. I don't want to be going live for too long, but long story short, I've been triggered by the whole talk of 5G. I know I didn't put it in the title or anything like that. And it's supposed to be music I'm doing and stuff, but you know, I'm getting sidetracked. And this 5G stuff just really tripped me out recently. I'll go to my WhatsApp, because this is a video I was sent by a friend. Let's go full screen on this. How do I go full screen? This is I think it's Peirs Corner, Hyde Park, and this is a clip put together by I don't know who, but edited for the benefit of the boys in blue. I think this lady arrested for not listening to their orders. But everyone else is okay, no social distancing. So this guy talking here, Mr. Peirs Morgan, Jeremy Corbyn's brother, you know, looks like a long lost Julian Assange hermit type character. He stood here with his big script, and his brethren stood around him, you know, straight shilling for the system. That's exactly what they wanted, to trigger a bunch of people to say, oh look, you're locking up this old, potentially senile character. Get all the youth to start tripping out. Sorry if I'm making loads of noise. I need to look back at the chat to see how my audio is doing still. But they're getting the youth to react. I'll link that back up later on. But this character here, this is what triggered me. This is what got me. I don't usually go live unless it's something that I feel like it's personal to me or I'm triggered. This character here, Philip Anthony Hartley, I think that's his full correct name. With one of my friends on Facebook, I friended this character from Doncaster in the UK. Because he was doing a lot of good work with the homeless, and he was basically working with the council to provide tokens for the homeless, blah blah blah. But basically doing a lot of good work, been in that situation himself, and really trying to help others. And I've supported his charity before, because I thought he was doing really good work when they were trying to stop, when the councils were trying to stop the homeless from being on the streets in the town. So this character ends up here as well. This Philip here ends up here, and he claims he was, you know, preaching Jesus, and I think in this clip he gets a little bit aggro.
What for? For breach the Health Protection Act 2020 crime.
I'm doing this for all my Facebook friends that might be friends with this character as well. We'll let you know what the problem is here.
Regulation 7. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm you.
Get up, man. I've not done anything wrong. I've not done anything wrong. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Take a step back. Just take a step back.
Take me secret society.
Please. Keep going back.
No, I haven't. No, I've had no rights. I've got no rights read to me. I've had no rights. No rights have been read to me. No rights. Unlawful arrest. Unlawful. They're trying to hurt me. They're trying to hurt me. Sir, can I speak to the Christian side?
Just for having a voice. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that audio is saying. I need to check. Well, I hope you guys can hear the audio. I don't know if I've set that up correctly here. Probably not. Let me double check. Oh, it's not coming through. My bad, guys. My goodness. Anyway, you didn't miss anything major audio-wise.
Are you exercising at the moment?
I'm having a picnic in a minute.
Are you? With who?
I don't agree with what's happening. I think we're being lied to a lot by the media. I know people who've had lost loved ones, who've died of other causes and have had COVID-19 written on their death certificate.
And we need to claim our freedom from the dictator, Boris Johnson. Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay, got these crazy characters.
Please leave the end. I'm not leaving the end. Do you understand that you're breaching Regulation 7? No, because I'm not breaching regulations. This is unlawful what you're trying to do. Why is it unlawful? It is unlawful. Why? Because it's in breach of various other acts. It's also in breach of many common laws, and it's not lawful.
In breach of other laws, common laws, not lawful.
You're not leaving. Okay, I'll explain that you could get issued a fine and you're still not leaving. Can I take your details for this fine?
Can I take your details? And then they cut off, so we don't know what happened with that scene. I bet you didn't get any details off that lady. She knew her stuff. So at this event, we had a lot of people promoting 5G fear, and we had Mr. Philip Anthony Hartley also on the case, on the scene. And what he did is he sent me this recently. It's a photo of him, because he got in the Evening Standard. This is his pride and joy. The stickers been taken away. Okay. Coronavirus. For blessing people in Jesus' name and handing out free stickers. This is his, says this what his crime is. He edited this himself. Police make 19 arrests, blah blah blah. So what I said to him, he sent that to me, and I said, were you preaching fear of 5G? And this hopefully this comes through. Where are we on here? Did anyone hear MVP's track, by the way? Audio is popping, audio is fine. Sweet, sweet. What's happening, JT33, Osher, Misael, go on Nightbot, do your job right. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you guys heard MVP's track as well. But this is what he says. This is what he says. This is what he says.
I didn't say anything at all about 5G apart from once when someone brought it up. But the divisionist, the paid shills there, brought it up, and I just simply said, if anyone immerses themselves in any radiation whatsoever, they'll get radiation sickness. That's all I said, and then I just carried on giving my stickers out. No, mate, I wasn't sat there saying, it's this, it's that, it's fine. I wasn't sat there. I was just saying, love each other, love one another. That's it, mate.
I'm sure he was a very lovable guy. I'm sure he was saying love each other, but you know, the whole radiation sickness mumbo jumbo, a bit much for me. So what I said to him, you need to drop the radiation sickness line for your own benefit. Have you been charged? Are you still in custody? Wish you all the best. You have a good heart, but there are a bit bigger Hegelian dialectics being played here.
Mate, the microwave radiation is fucking... If you don't believe me, mate, right, just look at your phone hand. Put your phone hand next to your other hand. Look.
Everybody, put your phone hand next to your other hand. Look at your phone hand. Okay, which is your phone hand? Okay.
Look at the fucking swelling and the size of it, and that's 4G, bro. Fucking.
Okay, is your phone hand swelled up from 4G? It's probably because your phone's hot and you haven't charged it or something. That does cause, heat does cause swelling, Philip.
Now, mate. Oi, Damien, I'll delete you, bro. I'm deleting you, in fact. Bye.
I'm happy you've deleted me, in fact, because I do not want to be associated with anyone that is going to be promoting any of that kind of fear. I've had a problem with you before on similar issues. Long story short, I'm going to try and do some research on the go here. I hope everyone got that. Here's Mr. Peirs being arrested. Perfect media attention. No social distancing. Oh, I don't know if that's still in effect there.
Someone died of COVID. The government says they haven't died of COVID because they couldn't be died of anything else. We're also told if someone registers positive for CV-19, they might not be positive at all because these things are just stated on death certificates or on tests. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And we ask you, where is all this going? If this carries on like this, we have the big brother
key workers should be happening to what I'm explaining to you now is that if you're not doing daily essential exercise, you need to move along. You need to get up into the area, alright? So what I'm going to do now is on this 30-minute show now, I'm going to give you a direction to go home.
One is they'll be imposing a world vaccine on all of us, which will probably become compulsory, or they'll coerce you into following it.
What I found interesting when I was watching it is the timing. They were like, so he's reading a script and she's giggling here. And I was just looking at the officers, the way they're like talking to each other, like they're waiting for some kind of a cue.
No, is that 5G towers will be installed everywhere. 5G enhances anyone who's got illness from COVID.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I actually missed that the first time I heard this video because I thought you mentioned it another minute later. But there it is. I had to look it up to see where it was written that this guy's been talking about. But there, from the horse's mouth, enhances the effects of COVID.
They work together. What I
would say about schools is that there's talk about should schools go back because no one should go to work if it's still dangerous to do so. Well, I would say all the schools that have got a telecom tower within 400 yards should not be open. They should remove those towers before any schools can go back, because those towers...
So you don't want the children to have internet?
...from them will enhance any COVID they may have. And they're also harmful, and it reduces your immune system and
He's making no sense. Utter codswallop, and he has to go back to his script to get back.
We all know that this social distancing has failed in its own terms. Countries which haven't had social distancing have done better in their own figures. Sweden, South Korea and so forth. The point now is that the figures are made up. The NHS or the government can give different guidance to anybody and say, oh, this week we want more COVID deaths, next week we want less. They can just scare you and brainwash you. And then announce on the tube you have Big Brother booming again and again and again. To brainwash you, to keep you going in lockdown until they decide to impose a vaccine. We oppose this. The CV-19 is not a pandemic. The total deaths January to April in America, Europe, Britain are the lowest for 5 years. The total deaths from everything. So we know that it's not a pandemic. They also said in March the 19th that it's not a high consequence infectious disease. It's not a high consequence infectious disease. That is their words. Yet they're telling us there's a pandemic. It's a pack of lies to brainwash you and keep you in order until they vaccination is not necessary. There are already cures for COVID. Chloroquine and zinc will cure it 100%, doctors said. If you've already got an existing condition, then COVID or anything will make it worse. 5G will make it worse. Which is why when people go into hospital with something else, they come out with COVID. Because it's full of 5G and other people in there with COVID. It's not a place to go.
You've got an option at the moment. Obviously, you've gone against the direction to leave, so you've got an option. You can give me your details and I'll issue you an FPN.
I'll give you my details in a minute.
Well, that basically enough from his mouth, you know, spouting rubbish. But I guess there's a lot of 5G believers that people believe that 5G is causing harm. And here's another one for the youth. Black the Ripper. A lot of the youth love this guy to bits because he put something on his Instagram before he passed away regarding apparently forced detention, everything that's happening right about now apparently. And he passed away in Montserrat when he went abroad, and his death was conspicuously around the same time as Nipsey Hussle, 6th of April. And you have these crazy websites promoting all of the fear mongering. There is so much fear mongering about 5G out there. What I found interesting about this guy was it here? Well, all of the videos related have been taken down. Here's what I found interesting. He last posted on social media site that month, sharing a picture and video of himself and a pal holding his joint for him, joking that he was passing the Olympic torch. So for anyone who's hip to the Nipsey Hussle, what do you call it? The marathon continues vibe. He's been touted as another Christ figure because of what he's done with all the cannabis in the UK, trying to legalize cannabis. Conspicuous age, Mr. Dean West. I don't know. I need to look to see if there's any more coroner's reports or anything like that have come out, but I don't see anything in the news. Yeah, BS. What do we? Whoa, so many comments. I gotta keep up what's going on here. Facts. Yeah, stage, people in costume or uniform. He's telling them the lines for the next scene. Yeah. Publicity stunt, 100%. So yeah, that's the Black the Ripper thing. Still no information. A lot of his family apparently live on this place in an island in Montserrat. So perfect place to go and hide away. If you were to attempt staging your death or anything like that. I'm not saying I did or didn't. So motivated stoner. Okay. So that was the interesting thing. I'll get rid of this so I can at least have a better stream. The next thing was, I think this was in relation to Mr. Peirs Corbyn and what I found. This article, Financial Times, how 5G coronavirus conspiracy spread across Europe. Small Dutch town of Almere in Amsterdam. Someone put ablaze to a large telecoms mast. Okay. I want to get to the main part of it. UK, 60 attacks, but 70 to 80 masts burnt down in the UK because people don't seem to be able to read in the UK. I think we're so intelligent, but not willing to even do an ounce of research. Too much YouTube. That's why I say to all these 5Gs, because for every one good video regarding 5G, there's about 10 fear-mongering videos that you can't evidence. I challenge anyone to evidence the rubbish that is put in all of these videos. Escalation theory. Okay, the improbable escalation of the theory began. Mainstream media has alarmed European authorities, which are racing to track down the perpetrators of the massed fires. Blah blah blah. There's also a Scottish gangster who's given £1,000 to anyone who burnt down 5G masts. And you know, I don't know, these gangs, these secret societies, they're all one and the same. Very dangerous situation, blah blah blah. People are attacking vital infrastructure. Yeah, that's active terrorism. Anywhere where you're attacking government infrastructure or interfering with government infrastructure is active terrorism. This is how they're gonna shut down freedom of speech. So anyone listening needing regular news, sub to Infinite Plane Society, if anyone can drop the YouTube links or the DLive links in the chat, I'll be very grateful. Staying on top of what's happening regarding coronavirus. So theories linking telecom networks to health issues such as cancer, infertility have existed since the 3G era, though few expected they would ever gain mainstream attention. According to Hanna Lindestål, chief executive of the Swedish data company, 5G appeared online. So Video directly linking coronavirus to 5G appeared online in January in the form of a lecture that discussed the influence of electromagnetic radiation on pandemics. It was really scary to look at. You start thinking, should I move to the countryside? Soon dozens of videos started appearing showing dead birds, dead fish, people fainting in the street. That definitely put down to actors. The dead birds, people need to realize all these videos can be edited and clips can be taken from whatever time they want. They can be taking clips from the 2000s, from the 1990s, from whenever they want, and putting them together, make a bunch of clips. Unless you know when that video was taken, you have no evidence of anything. And besides, most bird deaths, animal deaths can be accounted for weather conditions, changing weather conditions, and food supply being contaminated, water supply being contaminated. Okay, they've been watched that many million times. Okay, rebuilding a damaged 5G tower rapidly. Okay, UK this week. Vodafone issued a statement warning that lives are being endangered by a dangerous lie around 5G after a mass near Birmingham's NHS Nightingale Coronavirus Hospital was vandalized over the Easter weekend. In the Netherlands, meanwhile, authorities have characterized the perpetrators of mass attacks as hooligans engaging in a European Championship of mass burnings. This is not just a nuisance, it is much more serious than that, said Matt. We cannot let crackpots damage what we have built up. Peirs Corbyn, the brother of former Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn and the high-profile campaigner against 5G in the UK. This should tell you, this is a setup, guys. Don't buy it. Hegel and dialectic, they are giving you the two arguments which make no sense. Don't want to say too much. I got music to do on this channel, but this is okay. Dismiss the whose points. Use of high frequencies damaging particles in people's lungs. Okay. So a lot of these videos are spreading on TikTok. Apparently they're having problems controlling the misinformation spreading there. Where else? What was the other one? Chief Executive. Yeah, I didn't want to read this whole article. Pushed by QAnon. Oh, there we go. Theory has also been pushed by QAnon, Q-tards. So 5G tards, Q-tards, all one and the same. Anti-Trump, deep state. Oh yeah, they believe there's an anti-Trump plot. So yeah, we got the assassination attempt. It's gonna be pushed as well. Like IPS was talking. Tim Osman was talking about the 311 video, that Chinese music video, where they all fall into the snow holding the 666 signs. So that's that. No, that's that article. I just wanted to see what he specifically said. He said it affected their lungs. So I found this funny video. If anybody in the chat, please tell me what's the funniest thing you've seen today about coronavirus. I saw one video, guys spraying disinfectant on cars as they go back, and it's a priest like blessing the cars as they go past. This is hilarious. 8th of May. Okay. Wait, this guy's funny. You're gonna love this MVP. The birds don't like the 5G. Birds are tearing the 5G down.
Over there. Jesus. I don't like it, mate.
Oh, I think you've had one too many there, mate.
They're not dumb, the birds. They know what's happening.
Hey, are these cockatoos? Are these parrots? Because I know, as far as I read, cockatoos are quite destructive anyway. I haven't kept birds, but I'd love to know, because they're using this as a playground. They're not destroying it. Well,
God, they're going for it.
They're intrigued.
They're like, fuck the 5G.
This is hilarious. You know what? Let me go back to that, because some of these comments are hilarious. 5G towers are probably interfering with the birds' radars. Wow. Not only with the birds, but yours too. Well, that's hilarious too. Just thinking of the context of it. Biomagnetism is the phenomenon. Oh, okay, whatever. Even birds know way better than today's stupid humans. Damn right, that's where they're playing with it. See, people don't get that they're the actual bird brains in all of this. It's crazy. Notice, they know to pull the wires. Okay. We need to give them some tools to disassemble those towers. Angry birds. Oh, man. Crazy. I can't believe. Birds attack, but what doing the stupid people? Every day, nothing. I know my grammar is awful, but wow. Okay. That's person's probably first language isn't English. Birds have more brains than humans. Yeah, I'm sure they've got two more. What I'm not going to argue that this is incredible no matter what, but how do we know it's a 5G tower and not just a regular transmission tower? That's true. What does it look like? Yeah, it could be a regular transmission tower, but if you've seen, IPS has shown some images where the birds are nesting in the 5G towers, the babies are happy. There's footage of whole bird ecosystems existing amongst 5G towers. They love it. It's extra protection. It's solid, can't be shaken by the wind. But that was just crazy.
That one over there. Jesus. I don't like it, mate.
Hey, a lot of these people are talking Jesus. I mean, Philip as well. Like, please, I gotta say to Philip, do not put Philip Anthony Hartley, do not be putting all Christians in that boat of yours, saying you're preaching Jesus and that's the reason why you are arrested. I'll tell you the reason why you're arrested. It's because you're part of a sleepy agent crew. You might not know it, but you've been deceived, mate. You've been deceived. And I care because I'm close to you, I'm near to you. And you need to just take a look. Okay, for example, I'll go to, where the heck did I put it? This is just, okay, not that fact check is right all the time, but if you just do a basic fact check on 5G networks and all of this kind of stuff, it will take you to the organization that has been studying it and doing, what's it called? It's called International Commission on Non-Ionizing Radiation Protection. And here, if you go through the fact check, you'll see documents and documents. You can go to the first one. The first one I looked at was this one here. but it goes back and back and back and back. Laser radiation. I would like to know if any one of the 5G tards have read any of this stuff, because this is, you know, there are health and safety regulations for anything for people to regarding the public. So it goes as far back as 1982, ultrasound, lasers. So yeah, this is pretty extensive. So if you're all about 5G and you haven't been here, I suggest maybe you try and look this way before you end up looking like Osama bin Laden. Okay, birds do not fall from this. Did large numbers of birds fall dead from the sky due to 5G wireless technology? No, that's not true. Again, all these fact check stuff, use your own discernment if you have any. The videos being shared do not offer any evidence that 5G, the 5th generation cellular network, has caused the deaths of the birds. The National Audubon Society has said the technology does not kill birds, despite online rumors to the contrary. The claims originated from a YouTube video published by Ison Willis on November. Okay. So, talking about these videos, this video is a hodgepodge of various clips of birds, some dead, some flying in flocks. The video description includes links to several stories that offer some explanations. I'm not going to show any of the videos. I don't think they're... Is that the video? Oh, it might be on there. But just examples of how this stuff is faked. Like, for one, I must mention, you know, the fakery of people putting bleach on trees. You see the tree with a bunch of brown and yellow, but you don't see the grass or the bush next to it with it. You know, you gotta ask questions like, this 5G is very selective. And the argument that Tim Osman made is, why aren't we banning the sun? Because you can die in one day in the desert from dehydration. In those temperatures, you know, we should be thinking about banning that if you're so worried about 5G, effects of 5G. Videos include footage, large number of birds that were killed, that were crashed into the NASCAR Hall of Fame building in Charlotte in North Carolina. These are examples of how you are deceived. Chimney swifts typically fly higher. Rainy weather can cause them to forage lower to the ground. Additionally, bright lights are known to attract birds that cause them to slam into buildings at high speeds, according to the National Audubon Society. Building collisions kill hundreds of millions of birds every year. This video also shows the flying flocks of starlings. Whilst the swarm was a fascinating sight of nature, there was no suggestion that it had anything to do with 5G. Also, the birds were not falling dead from the sky, but were very much alive. One video clip purported to show birds in Coventry, England, falling from the sky. The caption claimed that it happened just as 5G is rolled out in Coventry. However, a fact check said that linking those deaths to 5G appears to be baseless. Let me just catch up to you guys. I gotta go back and forth. I'm really not 100% good at this thing. Right, yeah. Cockatoos. Oh yeah, cockatoos, cool. Someone trained the playground, they do that shit to trees, street light poles. Maybe they're attracted to the vibrations and the warmth. Oh God, respect. As for the circumstances in this particular video, local residents and several people who work in the hospital have suggested it is likely caused by pied wigtail birds nesting in a nearby tree, becoming startled by nearby road cleaner operations in the early hours of the morning, and flying to the transparent glass panes at the hospital entrance where the video was filmed. Local media covering the incidents suggested the birds appear to have twisted necks, suggesting they have collided with the glass. I've witnessed that loads of times. Men walk straight into sliding doors. Okay, so even some of the workers reached out on social media telling them that this has occurred before. So, like, anyone with 5G, get on my page, get on this link, whatever link you're watching this on, and show me your evidence of 5G. I would really love to see what evidence there is of any harm, and if it is verifiable, repeatable, and measurable. Have you measured it? Can you repeat it? Have you verified it for yourself? Because otherwise, you're talking a bunch of media nonsense. Let's see. Video made other claims that birds are just fed up with the Illuminati like we are. The narrator added, they want no part of this corrupt world, just like the cockatoos. What precisely he meant by that is not entirely clear. He also suggested that global warming is a hoax and shouldn't be blamed for the deaths of the birds. But that as it may, National Audubon Society, a non-profit environmental and conservation organization, has said that 5G radio waves do not kill birds. They trace the origins of the online hoaxes and conspiracy theories. So, the 5G generation cellular network does not kill birds. Radio wave emissions above 10 megahertz from radio transmission antennas, including cell telephone towers, are not known to harm birds. So if you look, I don't know, should I put this? Yeah. Copy. And we'll put this in the chat for the 5G tards if you haven't gone in there. I know all the penguins are hip to this. Where's Lloyd? Lloyd? Where you at, Lloyd? Saturday home. Biophysicist. Yeah, I mean, I saw one poster. Someone sent me a poster on WhatsApp. It's crazy. I don't even want to go through my WhatsApp messages in front of you guys. But someone sent me a poster on WhatsApp, and I was half asleep, and I think I took a quick read of the poster, and I was like, autohoax, it's bullshit. I was like, it's bullshit. And then the morning, the rising after, I woke up and I messaged him back. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have been like straight naysaying and autohoaxing your poster, because they were talking about getting out and, just doing your thing, to business people to do your thing and carry on business as usual. But what I didn't realize is right in the bottom corner it said something about EMF. So I went to the website regarding EMF and I subscribed. Lo and behold, I'm getting emails like crazy about all this. The information, there's so much information, misinformation, disinformation about this. It's crazy, and it doesn't take long for you to find it. So yeah, that one's done. We're going through pretty well. Fact checker, been through that. No connection between 5G and COVID. So stop talking S. Stop getting the youth involved in this. Mr. Black the Ripper, aka Nipsey, aka Machiavelli, whatever you want to call it, because he's actually goes by Blackavelli as well, apparently, unless that was just a Wikipedia edit. Okay, well, I think the link I posted is the top one. I think the one that has the information on the rubbish people are talking. But what I wanted to do, I just want to have a little break. I don't know. I'm gonna have a little break. I'm gonna go in the comment section. I don't know if I should carry on going. I have got a beat that I wanted to arrange. Most of it's done, so you don't have to go through the boring part of the creation with me. But I called it Vaccine. Yeah, I've been calling all my beats anything related to COVID and 1984 George Orwell kind of stuff. But I'm gonna play a track now. I'm done. That was a message to Philip Anthony Hartley, sleepy agent, aka Bible thumper. Stop blaming it on Jesus. Stop blaming your arrest on Jesus and your stickers or whatever. Oh, this is the wrong thing. That's the corporation. Don't want to play that. Oh, didn't close this, but yeah. What I want to play is this. A tune I found on SoundCloud that I like. Thought you guys might like it. It's a remix. This one's fire too. Kind of using this one as a reference. Shout out iFepe. Shout out X33. I'm not on YouTube now, so whoever doesn't have a wrench, I'll wrench you up soon though. Sanitizer, brand new. Alright.
You got your back to me, baby, it's finished. Eyes wide shut and I'm going the distance. Our love is a river, drift down slowly and you're at the beginning. If I dry my eyes, all one's headlines, I let go of light. If it comes to the good times, you're on your own. You're looking pale in the blue twilight. Rejoice the moon. Laboratory between city and sea. Jasmine and mirrors and tower trees. Why are
It was like a movie scene. There was gunpowder all on the floor. You don't. It was just so real, but it felt so fake.
Your reality is fake as fuck. I don't feel like silencing myself or anybody's feelings. I think the earth is flat. Sandy Hook is a hoax. Nobody died at 9/11. Megan Kelly's a dude. Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. The space program is fake. And all of the female astronauts are dudes. All of them. They're all trans. Trannies in space. Crisis actors on the ground. Fake 9/11. Q is fake. Trump is fake. Melania's a dude. Joe Rogan's a bitch. Eddie Bravo sucks. Chemtrails are fake. If you believe in chemtrails, you're a fake enabling fool. Nobody died at Sandy Hook. Nobody died at Aurora. Nobody died at Littleton. Nobody died at 9/11. Nobody died at any of the terrorist attacks like Bataclan. Nobody died at Thousand Oaks. Nobody died in Vegas. None of those gay people died at the disco shooting in Orlando. There's no evidence for any of your religious saviors to actually exist. There are no prophecies. There is no end times prophecy. Global warming's a hoax. There's no space junk. There's no satellites. The space station is fake. And like I said earlier, your reality is fake as fuck. We know it's a hoax, we know it's a movie, but they keep talking about how it's the Americans that drink the Russian piss and it's not the other way around. That's the only part I believe. Out of all of it, the only part I believe is that those American astronauts are actually drinking Russian piss. That's the only part I find remotely believable. Alright, it's been 12 minutes. Let me go ahead and delete this. I know you are listening, trolls. I know your ears are bleeding. Go ahead and call your mommies. You have a 5-minute intermission. I'll be right back.